So when we look at a picture of a big, juicy cheeseburger, double cheeseburger here that's really big, you see, well, what's wrong with this picture? On the top we have white bread, then we have cheese, which is saturated fat, then we've got white bread again, more fat, more saturated fat, and more white bread. So in this whole burger, there's not much that's actually good for us or healthy for us. When we look at this picture, it's all fruits and vegetables, and we say, what's wrong with this picture? Well, there's nothing wrong with this picture. This is all fruits and vegetables. This is what your body was designed to be eaten. It was designed made to consume. So if it grows in the ground, or it eats something that grows on the ground, if it's natural, that's what our body was designed to eat. And that's what we have the enzymes in place necessary to break this stuff down. When we eat food that's processed or changed, chemically altered in some way, our body does not have the same materials or food or enzymes to break that stuff down. And so when we realize a lot of the diseases that we're suffering from, a lot of the problems or aches or stomach problems that we're suffering from, is we're eating too much of one thing and not enough of the other thing. Anybody know who this guy is? Anybody seen him before?
Is he the championship eater?
Yeah, Joey Chestnut. Have you ever seen him eat? He can put hot dogs down. He's quick. He trains. Because if you think a bigger guy could eat more hot dogs, but this he trains and he can put them down. It's pretty amazing. All right. So our bodies require a balance of protein, fat, and carbohydrates. We're just going to review what those are and what they're for real quick before we get into the autoimmune thing and the digestive health thing. So the old school food pyramid. Anybody remember the food pyramid from school? What was at the bottom? Grains, carbohydrates, breads. Next up was the fruits and vegetables, and then the dairy and the meat, and then up here a small amount of sugar, dessert foods, still at the top of the pyramid. So, believe it or not, there was a little bit of money that was paid to get your product on this list. So if you were General Mills and you wanted somebody to put your products at the bottom, you had some influencers that went to the meeting and paid some money to negotiate where your product landed on the list. If you were the Dairy Association, you wanted to make sure people were eating enough cheese and milk, you made sure you sent your lobbyists to the groups that were designing this food pyramid, and you paid your money and you made sure your product ended up on the list. So even though this is the food pyramid that's taught in schools and was revised, I think it was in '92, they're saying that this food pyramid is not working, this is not reality, this is marketing. So even though we believe that a lot of people were taught this in school and believe that it's true, it's not necessarily the right thing to do. And we'll learn about it. This is some of the newer food pyramids that are coming out, where they're saying at the very bottom of the food pyramid is actually not even food, but exercise and weight control, making sure your metabolism is working the way that it's supposed to. Then we move up, we get into the healthy fruits and vegetables and the healthy oils at the bottom. Not all whole grains. The next one up is nuts and seeds with fish and poultry and eggs. And then near the top, we get to be the dairy, and then at the very top is going to be your processed foods, like maybe not even any, with the red meats and the pastas and the sugary drinks and the breads and things like that. So where this